June 16th, 2023. I'm Brian. This is your WNBA lean show. There's two games today. So I'm going to go over both of these games. But before I do, I want to tell you it's 6:45 in the morning as I'm looking at these. The lines are out. I'm going to tell you what they are, what I'm looking at. But I want you to do something right now. Understand that I haven't bet these games yet. You're going to use this information however you're going to use it. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't, toss it out. I don't care, and we're good, right? But do me a favor, hit the subscribe button while you watch this. That way you can get more of my videos and just compare whatever you're doing with me and see how that helps you, if that does help you. Okay, let's go in the first game. Phoenix Mercury, Washington Mystics. Now, this is an interesting game because, first of all, Phoenix can't win a game. They're 2-6, 3-5 against the spread. Washington has a winning record at 5-4, but they can't cover a spread to save their life. They're 2-7. So right away, this screams at me no value. Why does it scream no value? Because the line right now is -11.5 Washington. I can't bet that. Can you? The total set at 158.5. When I look at these WNBA games, I have to see something. I really like to pull the trigger because there's only 12 teams, and dissecting what's going on with these teams in these head-to-heads is very tough. It's not like the NBA. NBA is a little easier because you have more teams, a little more diversity. You can see the ups and downs of these teams. But these teams, there's only 12 of them, so it's a tougher handicap, and the lines are tighter out there. Okay, so you got 11.5 point spread. Both of them can't cover a spread, whether they're a favorite or a dog, and that screams problem for me. So let's go into the matchup, though, okay? Because as I look at this, the Mercury has won 3 of the last 4 of these games. And they've covered, they've won 4 of the last 5 of these games. They covered 4 of the last 5, and they've done it as a dog and as a favorite. The last time Washington won was last year, June 14th, but they did beat the Mercury by 18 at that point. So they are capable of a double-digit win on the Mercury, the Washington Mystics are. So that's great. But when I did my numbers last night, what I do is, when I look at numbers, here's what I do. I look at the games they previously played, and I look at the head-to-head matchup. And what I saw with the Washington Mystics was just a team that I could not back, a team that I expected this to be a single digits. And so when I see double digits, I immediately like, okay, I can't even bet the game. But I did look at it. That's what I saw. Those are my thoughts. They're kind of incomplete, but take them how you will. Okay, let's go on to the next game. The Sparks are hosting the Minnesota Lynx. And for both of these teams now, the Sparks have a winning record. The Minnesota Lynx are 2-7. They're 4-5 against the spread, so they have been hanging in as a dog. The Sparks are 5-3-1 against the spread, so not too bad. There is some value there with the Sparks. However, this line right now, this line with the Sparks is set at 5. So 162.5 is the total. Sparks -5. Going to go back into the head-to-head here. Minnesota has covered 7 of the last 10 in this series, and including the last 2, both as an underdog. In fact, I'm going to tell you this, okay? The dog in this series has covered the last 10. What does that tell you? Okay, that tells you that you want to look for a reason to back Minnesota in this game. The spread is down to 5 from 6, probably for that reason. I'm not the only one that's going to see this. You probably see this at home yourself. If you are popping over covers.com or any other data sheet, you can see that the dog has covered the last 10. Minnesota has covered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 of the last 10. 7 of the last 10 Minnesota's covered, and the dog has covered 10 of the last 10. You do the math on that. I'm going to look for a reason to back Minnesota for later today. Right now, I don't have anything else to tell you except that the total in this game again, going back, is, bear with me, 162.5. You got a pretty even over-under total the last 10. So what I like to do is just look for a trend here and then look for a reason to back that trend. When I open up and I see this many dog wins, I'll go through it and I'll see, can I back the dog in this game? And the line's already come down a full point from when it opened earlier today. And so obviously the bets are right now. But I will tell you this, just looking at this, I probably won't make a bet today. I did make a bet yesterday. I did lose that total in the game that I reviewed. But we did a couple of things right on yesterday's leans. Let's see how things turn out. Appreciate you watching. Good luck to you, and hopefully you win today. Hit the like button if you want. If you don't mind, help me with my channel before you leave, and I appreciate you.